funny.
I'm coming. I was talking.
Don't worry.
I got the computer up. I just gotta go there.
Don't worry. You can just listen in on this one. So you guys had successfully gone into Kronos' lair in the other dimension, got back O'Koss' daughter successfully.
I mean, hopefully it's his daughter. I mean, technically, we really don't know if it's his daughter. It could be daughter fucking 515. I mean, realistically, it could.
Yeah.
Just don't think about it. Don't think about anything that's happened very hard.
We'll see.
And you knocked out Dabo. I think Ardorel has him on over his shoulders.
Yep.
As you guys crashed back into the portal as everything was collapsing, you crash back into the bathroom, destroying the toilet, No, sorry, not destroying the toilet. Ghaleon destroyed the tub.
I hit the sink.
You hit the sink, and Ardorel's just hanging on the walls with his acrobats.
I landed fine.
As Wizardly had brought down the barrier that he placed just in case. And Wizardly also, he finally had caught up with you guys to give you the third key you've been looking for as well.
Right.
You had sent him on an expedition to go find this key.
Well, somebody did anyway.
Well, out of game, did we do that in the past?
Yes, in this timeline you had done it.
Yeah, not in our original timeline. We didn't do that.
You sure?
In this current timeline, you had sent Wizardly. Wizardly did not go to the tower with you. Wizardly was sent on the quest to go find the third key.
Yeah, but I would assume that would have happened a long time ago.
According to now, he finally found it.
Okay.
And brought it back to you.
My character does not need to know there's a different timeline.
Well, this current timeline. This current timeline has that.
Question nothing.
We'll see.
Accept everything, question nothing.
Yeah.
It's how Ardorel lives his life. He's
You
very smart, but he's not very wise.
you had brought your daughter over to Molly,
All right.
who had just woken up from giving birth.
Yeah.
Luckily, you did not piss her off as hard as you normally would.
I know her well enough, I feel like.
And Ardorel had taken care. Ardorel had already taken. I think his baby mama had already was downstairs. I think that's where we had wrapped up once you received the key last time.
Yeah, after handing us the key and us going, wait, is this all the keys or are we still missing one? Like, which key did we get? Like, when did we get that key? Where is it? Who has it? You know,
we went to a
the
big
usual thing
key.
that happens every time the keys get mentioned.
Yeah.
It's only been 4 years.
If this were a video game, we would totally pass that quest.
We'd be so much stronger going into go fight whoever else. Like a one hit.
Considering the module this was originally based on is suggested for characters up to level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was originally a module until shit happened.
Yeah,
Us.
you can spice it up if you
You
want.
can, you can say
Spice
us.
it up.
You can just say us.
So, it, O'Koss, do you stay with Molly with the baby?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys head downstairs, Ghaleon and Ardorel?
Where are we at right now? Are we on like
Everyone's in the same room right now.
on the second floor or something shit like that?
Yeah, hold on. Let me bring up that map. Oh, God, we have so many maps. I think it's this map. Oh, you guys had gone downstairs to eat, didn't you?
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were downstairs eating.
Yeah.
And that's where we were doing all of our conversating at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too.
All three of you were downstairs eating.
Okay.
Because you guys had finally had a long rest.
We finally got into our.
Oh, we did get a long rest? Okay, that was the question
Yeah.
I was going to ask.
Yes.
So we are. I can put
'Cause I
my
was-
hit points all the way back.
That was pretty rough.
It's only been a while, but you finally got a long rest.
Woohoo! All right.
And you
I
guys are.
really only used 2 third-level spell slots, and then none of the other ones. Fancy schmancy.
Oh, I was gonna look at one of your new things that you got, right, Ardorel?
Oh, fuck, what was it?
You have the sword, the broken sword.
The ball.
Broken sword and the orb I wanted you
Orb.
to ponder. That's
yeah,
right.
I'll ponder your orb.
Thank you.
I don't think I need to roll anything for this.
No, you just gotta cast the spell.
Where is it?
Now you're examining the orb, correct?
Yeah, I'll do the orb first.
I'm watching it over here on my end. As you look at the orb, you realize it almost looks like a storm or cloud within it, moving in different directions. Like every single one is its own like ring, its own clouds turning in different directions of it. As you can see, almost lightning flowing through it on the inside, none of it coming out. You can tell it's meant for a power. It's meant to use for a power or power source, but you don't have the knowledge on how to tap into it.
Looks kind of similar to the orbs from that place from where we're not supposed to talk about.
The place
You
we're
guys
not
know
supposed to
what-
talk about.
I go over to all the both of them and say it very quietly so nobody else can fucking hear me. From the fucking future. You remember the orb we used to power the ship and shit?
Why are we hiding this again?
Because it's not a good idea to be talking about the goddamn future and shit like that.
They'll just think we're crazy.
I mean, in all fairness, whenever people meet us, they think we're crazy. So
Yeah,
Ragnar
Yeah.
just gets really close and goes, I can keep a secret too.
I know, Ragnar.
that's right, buddy.
But
As
anyway,
He
that
gives you a
was-
smile with all his teeth.
to me, since I had some experience with Val there with the power source, it looks kind of similar to that. To a power source.
Is that what this is?
It's a smaller version of that.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
How
we need
big
to
is
charge
this orb? Is this like, large
It's
marble
the-
sized, or is it like
No, it's actually
Crystal ball.
a softball size.
softball sized? Okay.
Yeah, the orbs you
Alright.
guys were handling before were much bigger.
Like watermelon
That's what I
sized
thought
compared to
too.
this softball. Alright.
You
So
can
it's like for an
ponder
orb, it's
one-handed.
like pretty small, but like
Yeah.
You could,
okay.
More of a portable power source.
yes, so you have to figure out how to tap into.
Or how to charge it. Or is it
I
already
know how to
charged?
charge it. I learned how to charge it. I know how to charge it.
Yeah, we know you know how to charge
This is the
things.
stuff that's powered by souls, isn't it?
I feel like I would know.
I feel like we're gonna lock this away
After
and not use
being
it.
with Ghaleon so long, you do know that if you were to get one of those purple crystals that collects the soul and touch it, the soul will transfer from the crystal to the device.
Okay.
I don't.
But it
I don't
will
think
not gather on its own.
I don't really feel comfortable using souls to power stuff.
I do. Can I have it?
I don't like that idea. I would rather nobody uses souls to power
Not good
stuff.
souls, bad ones.
It's
Do
still
you don't mind? What did we say before about bad people? They gotta go.
yeah. No, well, I'm fully for killing bad people, but their
Yeah,
souls
because them
still have to
permanently.
pass on.
No,
well,
no. They get to be bad someplace else. No, that doesn't seem right.
No, their souls get to go pass on and be punished in
bad
the
souls.
afterlife or whatever the
They're
hell
bad
gods
souls, though.
do. I'm not really too clear on the whole gods thing.
I always think of Dragon Ball Z. Where they go to
Yeah, I
a
mean,
different.
Well, then let me deal with
you're
the
a
crystal
cleric.
ball.
What happens when people die?
You know what I mean? Let me deal with the crystal ball, so that way you don't have to worry yourself about any soul things.
Uriel, do I know this?
Do you know what?
Where the souls go?
Into the orb.
No. When
What
people
Ardorel
die.
asked me.
So I would assume you would know that the souls pass on.
To
I
where?
was-
You know that it will be collected. The soul will be collected into a crystal, and the crystals can be the souls can be transferred from the crystal to the orb.
We're not discussing crystals.
Okay.
I asked him from someone who understands gods because he's a cleric, right?
Right.
Where do souls go when they die?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, technically, not all souls, because if you didn't believe in a god, then you wouldn't go to a place in the first place.
He does believe though, because he
My
is a cleric.
my thing is a Gan though. He's a maker or whatever.
Right. Well, like
And we can use these
theoretically,
souls to make stuff. Gon would be happy with that.
I didn't have any sort of religious upbringing or anything, so I don't know jack shit about gods. I know a lot about a lot of other stuff, but like I don't know anything about like religion. I don't know what happens to people's souls when they die. I don't know
Well,
if there's
we-
like one specific god that handles like whether they go to like some sort of hell or heaven, if there's a heaven or if there's a
I
hell.
think my character.
There's definitely a hell.
know
We've
a lot
been there.
about gods, because he's not really smart about a whole lot of shit, but he looked up about gods. That's about the only thing he knows about.
That's fair.
O'Koss, to you, it's normally they will head either to the 9, layers of hell, or up.
Now, if
Okay.
it was going to go to hell anyway, wouldn't you be saving them from all kind of torture in the first place? So you're
Well,
doing
yeah,
a good
but,
thing. Wouldn't it?
Realistically, aren't they if they're going to hell, aren't they supposed to go to hell?
You
Like,
know,
get
so
that
you're looking
torment?
for an excuse now. You said because you didn't want the souls to go. Well, you didn't want to do something bad to the souls or something like that.
No. I didn't want to
So
destroy
instead,
the
we're
souls
doing something
themselves.
good. We're not letting them go to hell.
But see, like, what if they're supposed to go to hell, and then we're doing something bad by not?
But you know what we know about hell?
Letting
They're
them
just going
go to
They're
hell?
going to hell. They're going to do bad stuff to the souls.
Didn't we
And
go
a lot
there?
Of, a lot of the demon lords down there just eat the souls in the first place.
You guys did make a pit stop in hell.
So
Yeah,
I
one
mean,
of
we
these.
Yeah,
saw
we
it and it
heard
didn't look
out.
that bad.
That's why
right?
it's like I don't really like have a god thing, but like I understand that they exist. They're real. That you can talk to them. Um, and we've been to hell. Presumably that means there's a heaven.
If you
I don't
feel
know.
some sort of way about it, that's okay. Let me hang on to the orb, and then you have to, you do not have to feel some sort of way about it.
I will compromise. I'll hand the orb to O'Koss, and he can hold on to it. Because it feels like a good idea to have a cleric be in charge of other people's souls.
Well, I'm not
Eh?
just going to take it.
Eh?
I'm not just going
Eh?
to take people's souls for no reason right now. I don't need to.
Well, I don't know, but still, like, let's leave the cleric in charge of people's souls. That seems like an idea.
I'll take it and then I'll.
See, people weren't saying that when I had to go use souls to save everybody's life.
Look, if we
People,
need
yeah,
it in case of an emergency,
I don't hear so much now that when I saved your asses using them souls. I saved
we'll hold
everybody.
on to it as an in case of
Okas's armor.
emergency
I saved
object.
her. I saved you. I saved O'Koss himself.
How
I saved your
about
Also, I
kid.
guess also in case we did want to use it at some point, O'Koss is probably the best person to hand it to anyway, because he's the one who would have to make the thing that we use it with.
Tosh doesn't even have no souls to charge it in the first place.
Well, it's already charged, right?
no? He said
You could still keep charging it.
Yeah.
you
Is it,
said
like,
a
I-
purple
it's-
crystal.
I'm the only
Yes.
person who technically right now actually has souls on his person.
I don't. How about we stick it in the vault? Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I
we
mean,
have
it's
access.
not
We
something
generally have
who's-
access to the vault, I
it-
guess. But...
I just
So-
want to be able to use it when I need to. I don't need to hold on to it right now. But there might be some times when we need to use the shit.
So you saying you want to
Well-
put it in your spot in the vault?
No, it can be used to sit there and put it in a spot where any of us can touch it.
Is that
That would be
possible?
the middle. The
I have-
middle is where you guys share.
We got a universal shared spot where we
That's
can all
fine
touch
with
it.
me.
If we needed to.
Yeah,
As of right now, I really don't need to.
it's fine with me.
So you stick
Fair
your
enough.
hand. You stick your hand into the pouch and put it into the middle.
Did Ardorel give it to me?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
have handed it to you. I feel
Yeah.
like if we're gonna have an orb in there, we should probably make a stand for it, or it will roll off the table.
It'll take an hour.
That's
Ghaleon
fine.
feels a little weird. He feels like his group don't trust him.
It's
We're
not that I
putting-
don't.
Are you
trust
saying that out loud? Or are
Yeah,
you just saying that?
I'm saying that. I'm saying that out loud.
I'm
It's not
putting
that I
it.
don't trust you. I just don't feel comfortable using souls.
I didn't say anything. I'm putting it in the common area.
But also,
But-
yeah,
but
if we're gonna
just
have it
saying.
in the middle of the table, we need to like at least make a fancy stand for it, because like
Yeah.
nothing looks tackier than just an orb sitting on a table unless it's got a fancy stand.
Ragnar comes up to you and gives you like a gauntlet. No,
Goblet?
not a goblet. There you
Goblet?
go. Will this
That
work?
is
Does it fit?
temporarily. We can put it in the goblet for now, and then
Is the
like
go-
we'll
I will
make a
use-
new thing.
Prestidigitation on the goblet to make it as clean as possible.
It is very immaculate, very shiny.
Cool. But yeah, we would rather us have like an actual stand built for this thing. Because yeah, like if we're gonna have it in the middle of the table, it's gotta not look super tacky, or potentially just roll off the table, because then,
All right.
nothing makes someone look. Yeah.
O'Koss will be putting it into his bag, and then he'll pour it over into the center with the goblet. Then now, Rengar also goes up to you guys. I forgot to mention something earlier.
Really now.
Well, so much stuff has happened with the birth of his child and everything,
You don't say.
and the kidnapping and the Well, anyways, I started to work on the security guards you guys asked for.
We asked for
Okay.
security guards.
We were
Yeah,
hiring
we would have. Guards. We would.
Some
quote
of them,
unquote military force.
some of
Yes.
them may seem a little overqualified, and I might have to have you guys talk to them. Talk to the
Overqualified.
overqualified ones. They may.
We very much need to make sure of any people in security. We need to make sure they're legit.
I have.
Make sure they can actually handle themselves in a.
And they're
A
not going
fight.
to steal from us and screw us over.
There's a couple that are okay, but some have shown themselves to be a little more qualified than others, and I just wanted you guys to meet them as whenever we get them back in. Is that fine?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, we should interview at least people who would be in charge of the others. So those would probably be the overqualified ones.
Yes.
I will send them to you when
Captains of the guard.
they arrive.
Hopefully, anyway.
Hopefully what?
Do you guys need refills, bosses?
I'm good.
No. Good.
Okay.
Actually, I have some tea.
No, I will
Can you
get
see?
from your special stash. He goes out to the back to start working on your tea. So you're going to analyze the next
I
thing?
lean over to Ardorel. It's like it might be a good idea to check out the library now. I don't know what might have changed.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Used to be on the 2nd floor.
No,
Trudge my way all the way up the stairs.
it didn't change. I also have a study in my forge. So I could have some books in there.
That's where the library used to be.
Oh, no.
Was on the 2nd floor. Where it says study on the 2nd floor was where the library used to be.
No, that's actually
See,
the other
everybody here
building.
has their own type of room, and I ain't even got no special room for myself.
Yeah, you do.
What?
I don't think you claimed anything, but there's a ton
No,
of
I didn't. I
space.
just have a room. I just have a bedroom.
I think I have a bedroom, I guess. Didn't I need one just because of,
Yeah,
family stuff? And then the library is where I actually spend my time.
right.
Okay, you have everything separate. You have your rooms, and then you have a study area, a forge area, a training area, an archery area.
Oh, yeah.
So all your stuff is kind of separate in other rooms. No one really has like everything in their room, unless it's just your personal stuff in your room.
Right. The bedroom on the 2nd floor, that was Ardorel's, I think, this bottom one.
I don't remember.
One of these rooms here?
No, this one over here.
Why am I not seeing you beacon?
2nd floor.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you are.
I think that was his.
I don't remember.
Yeah. And this study thing in this workshop, that's part of the building that we bought. There's like a that thick.
Well, it was
wall?
the library of our tavern was on the 2nd floor.
No,
It's now
it's
on
right
the
here.
3rd floor.
Yeah.
I didn't change it.
Now,
Gotta go find that one guy. I need a small room built. God damn it.
You got a bunch of rooms that you can use.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to have stuff put in it and whatnot.
Do you want like a public room or do you want a private room?
It's gonna be a public room. It's
See
gonna be
this,
it's gonna be for the Church of Ghaleon.
see this Lathander on the 1st floor, LB1? There's nothing in there, and it's a big room.
I didn't need that big, but I'll take it.
wait, wasn't that
There's nothing in there.
what? Did we kick out the church people?
Yeah,
You bought it from the church people.
yeah, they left. Their
Under
only
As long as you
requirement,
leave the
symbols,
symbol of Lathander in your bar so people may see
Which
it.
is right there.
yeah, and we
Yes,
also
Um,
now,
have a
since it
symbol.
was a church
I didn't.
already before, it is now going to be the Church of Ghaleon.
There you go. You can type it
It's
in
a
there if
very
you want.
questionable sounding church.
What? No, it's not. Everybody prays to Ghaleon. And Ghaleon gives out freaking alms to his followers.
He's thinking of ways to charge the crystal. Yeah, there you go.
Church of
a
Church
nice-
of G.
That's a very nice
I'm
room.
having difficulties trying to get this thing to work.
The text.
Yeah, it came up super small.
Let me see here. You probably have
trying
to
to-
change the font before you type it.
Probably. I'm just trying to fix it as best I can.
I'm not sure how you spell his.
Oh, come on.
Ghale.
No, I'm just trying to increase the size, which it's not letting me or something.
If you click on it, hit delete. You can just retype it.
They have pills for that, you know what I mean, Dre?
X.
It'll help increase the size.
Yeah, but after what, 4 hours, you're in trouble.
I think you'd be
There
really
we go.
tough after 4 hours too.
Finally.
I don't see it.
Son of a.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it. Just trying not to. There. Out.
Hey.
Ragnar came back with your tea
Nice. Thank you.
before you headed upstairs.
I gotta put it into some type of flask or whatever. Not a flask, but a thing with a topper. So I can carry it around. One of those things.
Bottle?
Oh, no, these. It has like a lid that's attached to it.
Oh, a flagon?
Yeah, there you go.
Forgot the name of it myself.
I own a couple.
Okay.
As you guys are getting ready to go up to the third floor, you soldiers start to walk into the bar
Oh,
with a sergeant. Gentlemen,
can we help you?
yes, we have a situation.
Define situation.
We received words from the freedom fighters that it is not going well against Kalua.
Kahlua.
Oh, is that not dead yet?
Didn't we already take care of that?
We did.
I guess we didn't.
Are you telling me that this is not our thing?
It's fine. We killed it once. We'll kill it again.
That's not the point, though.
It's fine. Plus, that cavern it was in is
Where's
big
Minos?
enough.
So I can get my stone.
Just remember that cavern it was in big enough for our max.
No, I'll still, because Minos is carrying my invisible stone. That the spell stone.
Oh yeah.
Minos, you looking for this, Minos?
Yes, Minos. We're going to possibly need this.
He kind of salutes and ready, Minos. Minos ready.
Good job, Minos. You coming with us, Minos?
Minos ready. He pulls out his little sword.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
we
Minos.
O'Koss didn't identify the broken sword.
Sure, I'll
I
do
don't
it.
think we have time for this, gentlemen.
How long does it
They
take?
want you at the front. They want the freedom fighters need to speak with you immediately.
I can
Give
just
us 2
get-
minutes, I guess. We still got to get ready. Like this counts as part of getting ready. Deal with it.
let me see how long
We'll
it
be
takes.
right outside the door as soon as you're ready to leave.
Well,
Sure.
it takes 1 minute.
Where
Yeah.
did freaking Wizardly go?
Oh, he left already.
Just hand me
Wizardly
the
always taking the
pieces.
fuck off.
Hand me the sword pieces.
I hand those over.
I'll take a look. I ponder the sword.
As you try to focus on it, it feels like it's rejecting you. You're rejecting your magic, but you still force through it.
So it says the requirements to attune, how many charges you learn, any
Mhm.
spells affecting it, created by a spell, you learn which one. I don't know what
Sorry,
else.
I'm eating pizza.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what specific things I can get from it here.
What knowledge he can
Ponder out of it.
acquire.
Yeah. That's going to be my new catchphrase.
I mean, I also do have a book in the library that's supposed to tell you like the name and everything that every magical item does.
Really?
Just saying. I could probably
And
carry that book with me.
Or put it in the vault so you can pull it out.
Yeah.
as you attempt to get the information from this blade,
Yeah.
you see that there is writing
It,
that starts to glow in the center of every piece.
okay.
Does anybody here know? Sorry, I'm trying to find out what the fuck the name of it is. For the language.
Yeah.
Oh, I know every language.
Do you?
Elven, Common, Sylvan, Draconic, and the Celestial are what I've got.
Oh shit. It's actually in Celestial.
Yeah, I can read Celestial
Hey!
too. I'm
I have
Elven
that
and
too.
Celestial and Common.
God damn, man, you all got that shit.
Look,
I'm Asmaria. I'm Asmaria. Of course I'd be able to read Celestial.
yeah, and I went to school.
In as it lights up, it gets everyone's attention. And at the same time, you all read the same text, Slayer of the Gods.
So we're going after Kahlua, and this sword might be useful for that, right?
Well, question is,
Kahlua
how do we
isn't technically a
fix it?
god.
Yeah, but I mean, if it could kill a god, it should be able to kill Kahlua, but also, like, frankly, we were a lot weaker when we fought Kahlua, and we won. Us now would probably not have that much trouble with it.
No, but we
Okay.
fought him before he merged, though. I thought.
Ooh,
That is
fair.
true. He
Fair.
did not. He was not at 100%.
I still think we can take him. But yeah, no. If we can figure out how to repair this sword quickly, like that would be cool.
I have mend.
I mean, we can try mending, but I don't.
I don't have lodestones.
Pretty sure they're not.
Magnets.
They're not. They're pretty easy to get.
If you have a spell focus, which as a cleric, I'm pretty sure you do. You don't need material components unless they have a cost.
Oh.
This is for non-magical items.
Let me see what else
Well,
I got.
It can physically repair it. It just can't repair the enchantment.
I also have a bunch of skills based on being a forge dude.
That he has acquired over time.
Let's see. Offhand, I don't see anything specific to fixing stuff, so we can skip it.
I mean, you can at least fix the sword itself, and we can figure out how to fix the enchantment later on.
Well, at the very least, it would take an hour.
Oh.
We don't got that. I don't think the
Wait.
hour right now. Do we?
How many pieces is this thing broken into?
It was
3.
3, right?
3.
Yeah.
So it would take 2 minutes.
Oh.
Mending takes 1 minute to cast.
Up to Uriel if he wants that to work.
I'm just checking mending spell real quick.
I mean, it literally says this spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object.
Okay, yeah.
So it can physically repair the sword, but it can't repair like the enchantment if the enchantment is broken.
Right, but we saw that it lit up, so it's got something in it.
Yeah, I mean...
You attempt to mend it.
Sure. Do you want me to do rolls?
As
like a type of roll, maybe?
Like
I don't
Arcana
think
or
mending
something?
requires a roll.
I'm just saying to be
No.
fair about it if you don't want us to so easily fix it. Up to you.
You know what? I'm gonna make you. Okay. You know what? I'll make you roll for it. This is a more powerful item.
Yeah. So I've got as performance. Maybe it's
Or
not one of my
Arcana.
specialties. What?
Arcana.
Arcana? Yeah, that sounds good to me. It was a 20.
Really?
Do I do it twice?
Oh yeah.
Natural
twice?
20 plus 8 for
As
28.
it forces against you, and a sweat goes over your brow. You feel the hands of Gond come down upon you and assist you with melding this sword back together.
And I say, Gond, take the wheel.
And you
That
hear
is hilarious.
ting.
Nice.
Do I finally get another fancy new sword after getting a fancy new bow?
Looks like it.
It has only regular stats of a longsword. Until you can
Get the
restore
enchantment.
its enchantments back.
All right.
I take the sword, put it in my 2 hands, and then hold it horizontally to Ardorel. That's as good as I can do with it.
So for now, it's just a shiny sword. That's
Yes.
fine.
It can
I'll hold
glow.
on to it.
It glows.
Yeah.
It's real shiny. You put it together real good.
You hear from the door.
Yeah, fucking deal with it.
O'Koss
You want
chuckles.
our help, you work on our schedule.
The kids come from upstairs. That was cool. Whoa.
What have I told you kids about spying?
We weren't spying. We were just watching from the stairs.
What have I told you?
We didn't interfere.
What have I told you?
We were just watching. Yeah.
Repeat after me. If you're gonna spy,
If you're
don't
gonna
get caught,
spy,
and don't reveal yourself to the target.
We'll make sure we're more quieter next time.
Good. Always remember the mantra. Don't be sorry, be better.
Okay, Dad.
Things I learned from other people working in food service. Admittedly, the guy who said that did eventually get fired.
But
Because he
using
was
souls is bad and everything. Huh.
Well, yeah, 'cause that's like pretty fucking fucked up. You're like straight up destroying somebody's like eternal soul
Nah, it's
for
alright.
like a few moments of some sort of power. Um, like that sounds like something someone evil would do.
No, totally not.
Like I'm pretty sure that's what
Sometimes
like
the ends justify the means.
Does it destroy? Or do they go somewhere else?
I think they go yummy, yummy, num num time.
I was
that doesn't
drinking
make
when
it
you said
sound
that. I
any
almost
better.
choked.
Like, that does not make it sound any better.
I didn't say it was supposed to sound good, but I'm just saying sometimes the ends justify the means. Just like how we got back to the here in the first place, right? Because souls went yummy, yummy, num num time, didn't they? And the whole ship that we were riding on the whole time was going yummy, yummy, num num. The whole time we was flying on the bitch.
Is that?
Or are we just gonna choose to not think about that?
I look over to
Just
the.
in case I'm doing air quotes in the air, are we just gonna choose not to think about that?
As you're saying that, you hear Molly go, I shouldn't be hearing that around my daughter as she's coming down the stairs.
I'm gonna walk over to
She
her.
can't hear us right now. She just newborn. She don't know what's going on. You're perfectly fine.
O'Koss, it sounds like you're about to go off on another journey.
Yeah, Kahlua.
Oh, that thing again?
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna give her and the baby a hug.
Now you have a reason to come back, right?
Oh yeah.
Quick question: was it just a regular longsword or one of the magic longswords for the sword?
Just a regular longsword because it has no properties right now.
Okay. Just add in a new longsword. Okay.
Are you putting it in the vault? Or
Yeah, I will for now just keep it in the vault in my area
And the
because
baby's doing all kinds of little goofy sounds. Rengar lets you know that he'll hold down. I'll hold down the base for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, you've been holding it down reasonably well since we've been gone, so I would hope you would still.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
had
a
a.
Supreme Ultra Manager.
Yeah, all those things. You're doing a bang up job, Supreme Ultra Manager.
I'm gonna do like a natural, just passive perception on his ring. Didn't it upgrade?
It did not upgrade. It's a regular +1 to intelligence.
Oh, I thought that.
I thought it was
Okay.
+3. You said back before.
Yeah, in that timeline.
Ah,
Okay.
oh well.
We'll be on the lookout for an upgrade.
or the Supreme Chancellor, Overlord,
Yeah.
Manager.
So she gives you a hug. The kids come down and give you guys a hug.
Yeah.
Wishing you guys, safe journey. As Dobby wakes up, where am I?
Your new house.
Master will be mad at me.
You don't have a master anymore.
But Master will be mad at me.
Sorry, no.
But this is not home. This is not where Master has me.
This
This is
is
a new
your
house.
home.
You will be fine.
This is worrisome. This is not where I belong.
Where is the other? What type of creature is he?
He's a malnourished goblin.
Goblin. Yeah.
We have another goblin here.
We need to get.
We might, I guess. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I
God,
don't know
what
if he
was
got
his
here
name?
this time. Because we
Can
kind of
we?
forced the issue last time, so I don't know if he came.
Right. Can we try to get him here so we can take care of this other one?
Gizmo.
Yeah.
Gizmo comes out from the cellar.
Gizmo.
He comes
We need
out with all his machinery on him.
Okay. Gizmo, we need your help.
What are you guys calling me for now?
See this? Dude,
Oh, that pathetic thing? What about it?
that is your new apprentice.
Oh, God. Why are you bringing me stuff here?
Because we thought you could relate.
Well,
Why?
also
Because they're the same race?
Yes.
Somewhat
it's really because if we
Racist.
didn't take him with us, he would have been dead. So we figured giving him to you was the best alternative.
Yep.
Make something of him. He's pretty tenacious. He kept doing the same thing over and over for we don't actually know how long. But it was a long time.
Yep.
All right, come on. You work for me now. Let's go.
In a
Come
galaxy
on.
far away.
He pushes
Really?
him. He just pushes him, shoves him. Let's go.
Make sure he gets well fed.
Yeah. Rangar, you heard him. Send him some food downstairs. Okay. Oh, double me, Mrs. Master. I'm your new master now. Let's go. Kicks him into the cellar.
I think that'll work out nicely.
I guess he needs to be told what to do, I guess, for
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, for now. If you spend who knows how long being abused by a doucher McDoucherson. You know, he's got to. He'll need some time.
Investment period.
You hear from the door.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Saving the world again.
Yeah,
We haven't even been back for 24 hours, and we got to save the world again.
right. I want to enjoy our fixed up place too. I mean,
Well,
Let's go save
it
the world.
is- Wait. Let's go see if our cloaks are ready.
okay.
It's good. Good idea.
All right, guys, this
Okay.
way. Let's go into the carriage over here.
Give us 2 minutes. We gotta grab something from the bag.
That was 4 minutes ago.
You can go with us.
The few minutes is not gonna. We'll
Look,
make it up.
you
Trust
can
and believe.
either go on your own and we'll catch up with you, or you can wait.
Or just
Those are your options.
walk with us.
Well, I don't know how
Or
you can
that.
get there faster than ours.
Oh, we can get there a lot faster if we choose.
Well, frankly, we're better than you are. In every way.
He grabs a map, crinkles it up into a little ball, and just throws it at you guys. There, find your
catch
way
it.
there.
Okay,
I'll send them a message that you're on your way.
sounds good.
Slams the door and leaves.
Yeah, he's a little bit testy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's got an attitude.
He must not be used to the world getting destroyed every day or something.
True.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, let's go see if the cloaks are done, because those would be very handy.
Yeah, they will be useful.
So yeah, let's go check if those are ready.
So you head to the crown.
We go through the Church of Ghaleon.
All praise to Ghaleon.
It's pretty empty right now.
Yeah.
Is there candles around? I will use prestidigitation to light the candles.
You better not leave those lit.
I won't. We gotta go back through to go back through. I will turn them out when we go back through. Okay.
All right.
Do we not have like technology for
praise
lights?
Ghaleon.
Technology from what? O'Koss?
Are we still using like flame, or do we have technology for lights here?
You're still
Like
using
magic lights.
you're still using your regular candles.
Oh, we need to fix that.
Yeah, that's just a fire hazard.
I'm gonna
Don't fucking need that.
write that down in my notebook. We need magic lights.
As you head into the crown, you're immediately recognized. Gentlemen, it's good to see you again.
Yeah,
I
we've
see
got
you like to be covered in dirt every time you walk into my place.
You know,
It's mostly
it
just
was an
plaster.
adventure. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's
Actually, wait.
No, you had
I'm
cleaned
pretty
it.
sure.
He prestidigitation to you guys last time.
Yeah.
Oh, used to. He didn't do it to O'Koss.
Because O'Koss wasn't with us. Remember?
O'Koss was
Right.
not with you.
what?
So he's just covered in ceramic and plaster. And
Oh, let
some
me fix
glass
O'Koss
shards.
too. I prestidigitation O'Koss's ass.
Ah, thank
Wait a
you
second.
very much, Ghaleon.
Why would I be dirty?
I remember you had.
Because you smashed into a sink and a mirror.
Oh,
And we came from wherever we came from.
okay. When did you do the cleanup?
While you were talking
You were
to
with Molly
Oh,
while they cleaned themselves. While he had done the thing.
okay.
Yeah, because he got swallowed
We
up.
were-
Yeah, but
He
Yeah,
had
we-
portal lube on him. Remember?
Yeah.
And then he got on
both
me.
did.
So then I got portal lube on me. So we got to get the portal lube going.
yeah, but we slept, so I would assume that we cleaned up. I would have taken a shower or bath or something.
He can still smell.
Okay, whatever.
He's very particular.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what is going on today? What can I help you with?
The cloaks.
We had another emergency adventure, and we was wondering if there's any way you had our cloaks ready.
I have gotten halfway through them.
So that's a no.
I don't have them yet.
I assume we have our old ones on, don't we?
Yes, you still
Yeah, we
have
still have our old ones.
But maybe when you come back, I will have this ready for you. I'm so sorry. It's just we've had such heavy orders, and some material has taken a while to get back to us. Since you guys were very specific about what you wanted.
Yeah.
When did we have
When you
them
say
do
you're
that?
halfway done with them, do you mean like you're done with 1.5, or do you mean
No.
you work on all 3 of them simultaneously and you're halfway
We have
through
them
all of
working simultaneously.
Okay.
When did we
Just
ask them
wanted
to
to
do
be
it?
clear.
I guess we'll be back then.
It's just what you're requested. We have the materials are still coming in.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
as they
totally
arrive,
fine.
we make sure that we put them into the fabric.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just figured we would check because we're gonna go fight a thing that uses acid.
We've
and,
had
you know.
delays due to some type of fighting out towards the west.
Yeah, that's what we're
apparently.
gonna go put a stop to.
So
I
our
believe.
shipments have been running really slow.
That should pick
In
up.
case
in
either
a day or
of you
two.
guys need, I did acquire some potions of lesser acid resistance that you can put on weapons, so you don't
I
fuck
mean,
up your swords and shit. Or
you
I
know
guess
our
you can
swords
put
are
it.
magic, right?
Yeah.
But
Our
if you
weapons are
go
magic.
attack
They don't
a
doesn't do
ooze thing,
shit. Nah.
they don't
Oh,
get
somebody
dissolved.
remembers.
They don't get
Yeah.
dissolved. I remember they get
No.
dissolved. That's what I remember.
That only happens to non-magical weapons and armor and stuff.
No,
Kalula was different.
I was pretty sure we were told we had to put this on there to keep our weapons from
Fuck,
getting
right.
moldy melt. That's why
'Cause
I'm the one who
you're
have
a
it.
dick. I forgot about that one part of this.
How about we?
I never used my vials, and I still have my vials.
It's fine. I'll probably initially use my mech, and if it looks like it's gonna get damaged a bunch, I'm gonna stop using the mech and just use my bow. Either way, we'll be dealing a lot of damage. It's fine. We got this. I believe in us.
O'Koss
I got
just looked excited
I,
when he mentioned the mech.
I got protection from my gloves from I got gloves of acid protection.
How many
I have a
vials?
potion
I
of
got
poison
4
resistance.
vials of acid of lesser protection.
Should we go buy additional ones, or is that good?
I have
4 should
this
be enough.
potion.
That should be able to coat at least one weapon. One vial should coat at least one weapon to protect, or one part of something.
Okay.
I have this potion that I was handed very early on, and I no longer remember what it does.
What is the description, or what was the name of it?
The potion of miscibility. M-I-S-C ability. I don't. Hold on. There we go. M-I-S-C-I-B-I-L-I-T-Y. There might be 2 L's there. I don't know. It's a lot of the I's and L's right next to each other. It kind of blends together.
I don't think it's meant for you. I think it's meant for an offensive. It's one of those random things that will occur.
Yeah, I don't know. You handed it to me like within, I want to say, like the first 5 sessions.
And you're using it now.
Well, like I
I
said,
mean,
I have 4
you
vials.
didn't give me a clear idea of what it did
of these.
at the
Well,
time.
each of you at least take one vial. You know what I mean? Just
Sure,
so we're
yeah.
prepared.
If
O'Koss
I need
take
to
one,
whip out my
Ardorel
sword,
take one.
I
Thank you.
I'll whip out my sword. All right.
So it's called what exactly?
I put it at acid. I mean, uh, lesser protection acid vial.
Okay. Uriel, do I still have that vacuum stone?
Vacuum stone?
Magic vacuum stone.
I presume so.
Yeah.
When we get hit by magic and stuff, it'll absorb
Yeah.
some magic.
Yeah, you still have those stones. They weren't destroyed.
Okay. Does it slowly like release?
E-charge.
It
there
once
anything
a
that we can-
charge builds up on it, it will discharge.
It's like just
If it's
slowly
too
over
much.
time.
So
But is
right
it-
now, what?
Does it? Does the charge
Does it have a
dissipate
cool-off
over
period?
time?
Yes,
Okay, I'm
Alright,
just
so
curious.
it will discharge over time.
So they should probably all be discharged by now because we rested and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take a look at it. What do I see?
Right now, it's just a regular stone. Nothing is lit on it.
Okay, nice.
Well, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't have much for you today. I will try to get to. I'll try to express it as fast as I can for you, though. As soon as we get the next set of items, I will try to have it built. Okay?
No problem. We know. Quality takes time.
I will. I'm sorry. I do have to walk you out. We are very busy right now.
Do I notice
Right.
of him being suspicious? Can I check?
Insight.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why is it all the way over there? Oh, there it is.
Ouch.
The most you can see is that he is very nervous. That's the most you can tell.
Something doesn't feel right with you here. You don't. You're all right? I say to the group, Ardorel, O'Koss. He doesn't seem himself here.
You think so?
Ah,
I'm gonna do a perception around the room. 20.
Nothing in this room is indicative of anything you haven't seen before.
What do his face
Noth-
and eyes look like?
It does. His face does seem very nervous, very like he's thinking constantly.
I'm gonna walk closer to him.
Yes,
And then-
O'Koss?
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just don't have your stuff available.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Then what are you talking about?
You tell me.
I'm not sure what you speak of. I'm just as fabulous as always. I've just heard some rumors recently, and kind of makes worrisome.
Yeah, how about you tell us about that?
There's rumors of a creature multiplying itself.
Oh, I forgot it could do that.
And it
That was
has
a thing, wasn't it?
been taking over villages and
where's Bob?
making its way this way.
Oh.
That's my worry that if it is true that if we should stay here.
Oh yeah, don't worry. See that we will deal with it. Like
Bob is
that's
fine. If Bob gets too close, throw some gold coins in another direction. Okay.
Bob,
I
you're
think he's
you mean
talking about Kahlua.
you're talking about the thing that cleans the bar?
Yeah. He's
No,
talking
no,
about
no. I'm not
Kahlua.
talking about that.
Kahlua. 'Cause we're getting ready
Yeah,
to go kill Kahlua.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. We're dealing with it.
I mean, it would have
It'll
been
be
easier to kill
fine.
Kahlua if we would have had our cloaks. But, I mean, we're still going to go kill him.
Yeah.
Trust me, gentlemen. I would have had your stuff ready if our shipments weren't being
Yeah,
detained.
no, we get it. We get it. It's not your fault. Just do your best.
It's
We're gonna
just
go put a stop to this. So obviously then your supply stuff will be fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
Please let me know what occurs from this. I'm trying to keep my ears to the floor as much as I can. It like I said, the rumors are spreading very fast through town.
Sure.
Fair
Should
enough.
should we give
Yeah.
one of our communication devices to someone here? I assume we still have those.
Doesn't Wizardly have one?
I don't know. Probably.
Like they're his, right?
But he's
Presumably he
like
has
somewhere
one.
else, isn't he?
Yeah, he has one.
He came back. He's in town. Knowing him, he's not gonna do anything to help with
He's in
Kahlua,
town
so
because
he's gonna be here.
he's researching my Astral Dreadnought parts.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
can call him.
That's fine.
Yeah. So let's go. I'll check the map. Where are we going?
Oh, it's still in a wad back at the tavern.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll
I
go-
caught it.
Oh, you caught
He
it?
threw it at us.
I'm gonna assume it's up north the same way as last time.
You notice it's roughly in the same general facility, but where the map kind of shows, it shows where he's now stationed at, set up at,
It's
versus
closer.
yeah.
All right, that should be easy. So let's go out the north gate real quick. Which is fine. It's nearby.
Oh, I didn't realize the music had stopped. 1 second.
I mean, you would put on what, like an hour-long thing, and it's been an
It's
hour?
one of those. Are you still listening?
Oh, I hate that. But yeah, so once we get like outside the north gate, can we get the city map real quick?
Yeah, I just put. Did I move
Oh.
myself? Oh, I moved myself, but not you guys. Okay, there we go.
All right. Okay, north gate. Yep, that's the one that's close to us. So we'll leave there, and like we're gonna go cross country a bit, and I'm gonna immediately pull out my mech and just carry the other two and just fucking hoof it
We
The
should,
in the
guard,
mech.
we
the
should
guard,
definitely run way past the fucking guard before.
Yeah.
the guards are just jaw dropped at what they just saw.
I put my hand down and I'm giving them the finger.
You can hear the bells, like an attack, like if someone's attacking, going off at the guard towers
That's fine.
as you guys are flying away. I'm just copying you guys over to the new map. As you head over to the coordinates where you're at, Oh wow. Yeah, zoom in a bit here. Where do you guys land? You can see their airship from here,
Yeah.
and the campsite all along this side of the ridge.
So just anywhere around there.
So the main camp's right here.
Yeah.
Off the airship. And then the
Mhm.
little camps are all around it. So where do you land your mech at?
Over here, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, probably a little opening, whatever little opening spot we can find around the main camp.
It's a tight fit where you're going to land at. Can you roll me a dexterity on trying to land this
I mean,
ship?
wherever then. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I mean,
I'm
Burwood's
just
pretty
having
good at
trouble like
dexterity, so I'm pretty
looking
sure he
at this
might
map.
land fairly well.
I mean, strictly speaking, I just gotta stop before we run into stuff. It's not that difficult. I I am having trouble like figuring out what's what on this map though.
Then back here, it looks open.
I have no idea. Is is that the is this the camp over here?
This is the camp right here. This
Okay.
is the main camp, and then there's little ones all around it.
Okay, I see it. All
Yeah,
right.
so if we landed like right around here, just outside the camp, we could go right into the camp.
Looks
Yeah,
good to
I mean,
me.
it's not like I leave my mech just sitting there. I just pop it back into the fucking gem.
Right, but I
Yeah.
want you to roll to land it.
You do Ardorel.
Just a dexterity check.
Yeah.
Yes.
22. Like, I don't know what you're expecting from me. You're real.
Oh, just in case you screw up. You land the mech with no issues. As a bunch of soldiers are starting to go around your mech. And you start seeing the other machinery turn around.
And then I pop it into its gem.
Maybe.
As a bunch
Maybe.
of soldiers surround you now. Don't move! Don't move!
What do you
Well,
mean,
that's
don't
pretty
move?
inhospitable considering you guys are the ones who asked us to come here.
Nate, state your name and business.
You state your name in business.
You're the
O'Koss.
guy.
And who's the guy out of game? Who's the guy
Ghaleon
that
from the
came to
Church of
talk to us?
Ghaleon. What is the problem?
Do we know the name of the guy who showed up at our tavern and was super rude trying to get us to go with him that we absolutely beat here?
I feel like
You
we
didn't
should.
ask him for his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did he
Would
give
you
us?
have remembered it if we had?
Nope.
Did he? Ardorel, pull that map out.
I show them the crumpled up map. We were given this and told to come here.
On the bottom has the seal of the freedom fighters. Follow
Probably
us.
a bit broken. Tell me what to do.
They lead you towards the main camp area, where you're brought into the. You're brought right in front of the freedom fighters. Am I grabbing the wrong one? Where you're brought in front of the freedom fighters leaders, which immediately you recognize as your parents.
Hey mom, hey dad, what is with you guys and having like really
Oh.
rude subordinates?
Oh, Artie, you're here. Stop!
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
your weapons away right now.
What do you guys always have rude subordinates? Like the guy who
Oh.
came to get us at the tavern, super rude. This
we
guy,
are-
super rude.
Sweetie, we are under hostile situations.
Aren't
And-
you guys always doing hostile situations?
Well, we're currently been trying to fight back this creature.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll deal with it.
Yeah, Kahlua and Cream, we got you.
This clue is about to get creamed.
Wait, how do you know Kalua's name already?
Been there.
We
Don't
just
worry
found
about it.
out.
We,
a
You'd
couple
be
of days ago.
surprised, but we know you'd be surprised.
it's called research, Mom. You wouldn't get it.
Magic. It's magic. Magic. That's how we
You,
know.
you're Ghaleon, correct? Can
Yes.
we see your face a little more? Can
You
you remove
look different the last time you
your
met.
cloak?
Yeah, probably do.
Yeah.
I take off the cloak
He-
some.
The army
He might
puts
look-
their weapons back up again at you.
He might look a bit different from what you remember. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no. That's not it. As their weapons are drawn towards you. Are you sure, Artie, that he is who he says he is?
I'd
What
say
is that
that's
Well, I
supposed
mean-
to mean?
putting up
I haven't cut him open to check, but like he still acts exactly the same as he did before he became this. So yeah. Why?
Ghaleon, you have a tingling feeling down the back of your spine.
why am I feeling weird? I have a weird feeling.
What is that
You
supposed
have-
to mean?
That same weird feeling you had back at the tavern.
The heck?
I don't know. I don't keep track of other people's weird feelings.
When you had seen
I-
O'Koss kind of phase
Yeah,
out.
I know what you're talking about.
I phased.
Oh, it's freaking. It was probably him. It was probably the. You remember the shadow guy?
They
Oh,
all
your old patron?
typing up their guns.
Yeah, him.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
probably him.
We
I
Oh,
have a
yeah,
weird
he did
feeling he's
take your
probably nearby
form.
someplace.
we were in the
Okay,
middle of
yeah.
a ritual when a
But
demon sort of
his face
creature.
doesn't look the same as mine. His face
He-
has more of like a monstrous looking face than mine does.
He looks like you.
He
when he
looks like
presents
him, but
himself.
slightly more evil, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
she explains to you that they were in the middle of a ritual trying to see if they could bind Kahlua to a host. When all of a sudden
that
this
never works.
demon came in that looks exactly like him
Yeah.
and stopped the ritual.
I don't know
Well-
how did he even get here though, because we left him back in a different time period.
Yeah, but also
He would have had to time travel too then.
I mean, he probably did. He probably still had some sort of like minor connection to you, so when you traveled in time, he kind of rode along. If that makes sense.
I would have felt it whenever he's around. I get the Spidey
Been
tingle.
feeling him around.
I get the Peter
Yeah.
tingle. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't I mean, I haven't been keeping track of your weird feelings because, like, why would I?
I haven't noticed your
Um,
Peter tingle.
But freaking, and I'm getting a tingle now. So
Are you telling us that?
maybe so. Yeah, I'm telling because that's why I'm telling you in the first place. That's
Can
why.
you roll a
I feel-
persuasion so they can believe you?
Oh, please. At least it's something I'm good at.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
As
Sure,
long
you
as
have a
you
plus 10.
as long as you trust him, Marty. But
Yeah.
we will keep
Yeah.
our eye on you just because of what occurred.
I would say that I trust Ghaleon to do what's best for Ghaleon, which, like, most of the time coincides with what we're trying to do. So, yeah, I trust Ghaleon to act exactly how I expect him to act.
O'Koss
The
chuckles.
guard starts to lower down their weapons, but they keep their face, their gaze towards you.
Oh, please.
Also, I would just like to say I really don't like it when you threaten my friends. So, like, if you could just
Do that
not
a
do
lot.
that.
Like they've tried to kill like a lot of us a lot of times now.
Yeah, well,
I have not tried to kill any one of you. I was on my way to go see my grandchildren when this occurred.
sure,
Mm,
bringing an army?
Well, we
Yeah,
always ride in an army. We
you
don't not
could
move.
take leave and not be with the army when you're going to somebody's home.
Well, we always carry our protection because you never know who's trying to attack.
Guard, we don't understand. A light guard, not
Yeah,
freaking
like,
9 legions.
yeah, bring a battalion.
Whenever we
Maybe
get to see our children, we'll bring
one
a
one squad to a
battalion.
battalion. That it depends. A battalion
Are we
for an
seriously
actual state
arguing about
visit.
the children
That's
when
fine.
we're supposed to be trying to
Whatever.
go kill this monster creature?
Well,
Kalula
Yeah,
it
created.
is
do you?
our grandchildren that we wanted to see, our little fur balls,
Your
our little
grandchildren?
love of fur.
Oh yeah, the fucking grandchildren 316.
316.
Ignore him. Do you have any supplies for us that would be helpful to go fight this thing?
Well, here was our plan.
Oh boy.
Like I was stating before it was rudely interrupted. Our
You
plan
rudely interrupted it.
was to bind his essence into a body, a physical body, so we can kill it.
I
why can't
The
you kill
only
it now?
problem
Is
we
it now?
have,
Is his body coated by the ooze now?
yeah,
I mean,
we need his body into a physical mortal, but we need a weapon strong enough to kill it once he's attached. Right now, he just jumps from, I'm presuming, body to body to body.
oh right, he possesses things.
So if we can lock him down, the only issue we have is a weapon strong enough to destroy it once we bind him.
Well, the
So do
person
you
you
think
were
you'd
just
be able to
critical
fix
of,
this? And I'll pull
Or
out
we could
the God Slayer.
presumably just entomb his ass someplace.
Ghaleon, you have the stone, right?
Yeah, that's why I made sure to bring the stone, because then I could separate him from. I could dispel him in the first place and just separate him from his power.
Yeah.
That was
Or
kind of the
can
reason why
you?
I brought the dispel stone.
Yeah, wouldn't it like just
I think
destroy
mine's just in my
the
pocket.
dangerous part of it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll pull out the God Slayer sword and just be like, so would you be able to, I don't know, fix this? And would that work?
Interesting.
What made? What dispelling?
No, I was talking to my parents.
Oh,
The sword
Because
that I
they
fix.
needed a weapon to powerful enough to kill it, and I've got one that theoretically would be if it was in working order.
I have someone you can go to. It's one we ran across while we were making our way through. It's an old lady that lives in a swamp. She may be able to fix your item. reinvigorate it back to life.
Okay.
Do
And
we
how
need to do
far
it
away
now,
is
though?
the swamp?
Say what?
Well,
How far away
seeing
is the
that you
swamp?
have the technology to get around,
Do
whatever
we?
that monstrosity was that you drove in here with.
Oh, please. It's nothing worse than any of your fucking monstrosities. Mine's at least cool looking.
True. You want me to pull mine out?
Not in
No.
this tent.
Yours is slow.
But
It's powerful.
True.
if you go over
Mine flies.
to the southwest, about half a day time, I'll show you where to go. You can speak with her, and she may be able to assist you with this. Our forces are holding off for now. We just have a line.
Yeah, but do we
Wait.
need to? That's the question.
And what was this creature I remember being weak to? Dispel and lightning spells?
I have lightning.
I also have lightning. Kind of.
Maybe.
One shot.
This spell would
No.
just help remove the ooze.
Yeah, but it's a level 10, isn't it?
Well, if I use the gem, the crystal on him, use a
Oh.
level 10 or above the spell with using that crystal.
Yeah. To charge.
I took the minute meteors instead of lightning bolt. Oops.
Okay. To charge that new crystal thing that we have, we need a purple one or something like that. Whatever that is.
Yeah, purple.
Purples
Well,
are
you need.
souls.
Well, you just need souls because the yellow ones can carry souls too. Just usually
Yeah,
not
but he
as
said
much.
that we can't.
No, the yellow ones don't carry souls. But none of these are carrying a yellow one.
I thought you
Yeah, I
said
am.
we couldn't directly.
My ring is made of the yellow crystal. What are you talking about?
That one was based off the sun to charge back up. But it doesn't have as much power as a purple.
Yeah. And I also got purple crystals, which I do have souls in.
So you have a purple one. That's what Uriel said, is that we needed a purple one to charge the new one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you guys said there was a big thing.
I didn't say anything.
Now motherfuckers want to use souls again.
I did not say anything.
I don't even know what you want to use the orb for.
We should stick this creature into a soul thing and then charge the other thing with it.
So you want to try to
Oh.
capture Kalua's soul
Yeah.
to charge up your orb.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's-
okay. See,
What?
I
Ghaleon.
you was giving, especially Ardorel, you was giving me a lot of
Ghaleon,
guff.
I did
Does
not.
Now,
this
are you
thing
talking about
have
this
a
in
soul?
front of his parents?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I am.
So she's like, I've never binded it to an item before, but we can attempt it.
I think we should.
I have a question.
Well-
Do we know Kalua has a soul?
How does it exist?
We're binding his essence or
Yeah.
his.
There's the difference.
Which is essentially
between
his
something's
soul.
Essence? No. There's
What
like
else?
life force and then soul, which I don't know if they're the same thing.
We're about to find out. Either A, it'll go in, or B, will destroy the crystal.
Well, it's a good thing I got 3 crystals.
Okay.
Can we combine them or
Alright.
something?
I don't know
No,
that
I'm
we'd
not
be able
combining
to.
because I don't want all 3 of them to freaking blow
Yeah,
the
but
fuck
if it's
up.
not going to work with one, or
What if we
what's
had some way to split his essence into 3 pieces? That might even make it easier.
or
Well, that's why we would dispel him first with the big gem I have.
and that should get rid of the
Wait.
ooze.
Doesn't using that cause a certain somebody to be pretty mad about it?
No, because I'm using the gem. O'Koss used his and it was fine.
Yeah.
Nobody said a goddamn thing.
True.
Oh, right. It was just
It
the
was the scroll
scrolls that was an
the
issue.
problem. The scroll was the problem.
Yeah. Because I had asked for the scrolls specialty type of thing. We were originally supposed to get the gems.
Okay.
But what's Ardorel's mom's name? Anyways, I asked her.
It's a good question. I have no clue.
That's fine. Can we put Kahlua directly into? I stick my hand in a bag. I pull out the new, whatever it is,
Orb?
the orb. This.
You know, you'd think as their kids, I would have their names written down. I do not.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go through my journal real quick. I've been trying to find it. We can attempt it and see if it works.
Yeah, I don't think we could like do a weak stone to this. Maybe if we can do it directly, it'll work.
Like I wouldn't. I would assume you'd kind of feed the stone to the. It has a slot someplace. You would feed these stones, and it would
Or-
freaking absorb it.
So
Well, Uriel had said that we touch it to it.
yeah, but
Yeah,
the
and it would just
purple one would
absorb
be
it.
filled. I'm just saying maybe the purple ones aren't strong enough in general.
You have 3 purple ones, you said?
Yes. Because I had 4. I only used 1 back in the. future.
So, well, we can attempt with the ritual is put the orb in the middle and put the 3 on the sides as a guiding.
And just
So-
have it flow directly through those crystals into the orb at once.
Yes.
So parallel, so it's easier for
So
each
we'll
one.
put them in a triangle shape.
Do you
and put
guys
the orb in the
realize?
middle.
Were you going to use the souls to do this and everything? I'm specifically looking at Ardorel about this because I'm getting ready to use 3 fucking soul crystals to do this, which is fucking expensive, like ridiculous expensive.
Should we
I
just
mean,
go
our
for the
other
sword?
option is to just wail on the thing a lot until it dies.
Yeah.
But we have to make sure it doesn't possess a new thing.
So my thought process here was that if we were to get it inside the, I keep forgetting the name of it, the orb,
Yes.
then when we use the orb, it would completely destroy Kahlua.
Yeah, I mean, because it would just use them up as a power source.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that we could be rid of it forever. Potentially. So up to you if you want to spend those.
Well, or I can just go get the sword fixed and we can just kill him.
I don't think we have the time to really go get the sword fixed right now because we're at the battle.
I mean, I'll just run there real quick, run back, get it done. I don't know. How long do
You
you think
don't
it would
even
take?
know where to get the enchantments at, so there's no way
Yeah,
we
she
get
told
the
me.
damn thing.
She just told me. Some old lady living in a swamp.
Yeah, but she might need stuff to make it happen.
Up to do it, and then you're gonna have to go for a quest for that shit, and then how long it takes to just actually re-put the
I don't
enchantments
know. I
in.
feel like old ladies who live in swamps have everything they could need because they're not exactly going to have many chances to get stuff from elsewhere.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
they're not
adventurers.
anticipating
Stock up.
needing
They're
to
out
do what
there.
we want.
Adventurers go to see them.
Nobody goes to the swamp.
How about this? You go and do that, and we prepare this other thing.
Yeah, I mean, you guys still have to prepare a bunch of stuff, and there's
Yeah.
like a whole ritual and everything. I'm just
Yeah.
going to go do this real quick
Yeah.
and go get my sword fixed. Plus, like, how cool would it be if we had both a plan A and a plan B? That
Right.
never happens.
Right.
We
So
have
ho-
like
We always have a plan A and a plan B. Is plan
You know,
A
we
is we
always
get on
have-
there,
we always have a
surprise, and
plan,
plan B is just like
and then we wing it instead of doing the
Yeah.
plan. but we're gonna actually have a plan A, a plan B, and then the option to wing it if it comes to that.
Right.
We never do this. Let's go for having 2 plans and the option to wing it
Right.
instead
How
of
about we
having a
set a
plan and
limit
not doing it.
of a long rest? Okay. So you need to be
Well, that's.
back by the end of a long rest.
I
Plus,
mean, she said it was
have 8 hours.
half a day there, but that's assuming normal traveling speed. But I'm gonna be using my mech, so presumably faster.
right, let's say 24 hours. How about that?
Hopefully, it doesn't take that long to fix the sword.
Well, I'm
so
saying
yeah,
if it takes too long, come back. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
So that we
okay,
can fight it together.
that checks.
All right, we're gonna split the
I'm gonna
party
leave
then.
right now.
Oh, that's always a horrible idea.
Yes,
Yeah, but
but
we're
the one
not
who's
doing
going
anything.
off on his own is the one who's most prepared for most situations.
Right. But
That's
we're not.
fine. The two of either one of you individually going off on your own might cause issues. Having me do it, who's fairly well rounded, I can either run away from something or kill it pretty fast.
Yeah. Do you have
Uh,
a communication stone?
I think so.
Okay. I assume I have one. So
You've had one on you.
yeah, so we can talk if we need to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave now.
Yep.
Because the faster I leave, the faster I get this done.
Hold on, sweetie. Let me get a hug before you go.
Nope, I gotta go by.
Come
And
back.
I will
Come
run
here.
off.
Come here.
He's got to
Nope,
go
I'm gone.
fast.
Soldiers, stop him.
Too bad. I will use expeditious retreat.
Use and he's gone. All right, so Ardorel has gone to the south.
Yep.
To go to it, as both of you are at the campsite, going over the plan with his parents about how we're going to handle this.
Right. And I'm going to try to get a long rest in this at some point so I can get my spells back.
She does inform
I'm
you
gonna talk
that
to
you need to get Kahlua out from where he's at.
Where is he at now? Is he?
He is across, but he's in a cave, and wherever he's at right now is still protecting him. Kind of need him away from that protection so we can bind his.
So you're telling me right? He's underground.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
So we could just go over there with our mechs and just start stomping the ground and bury his ass in there. Is this what you're saying?
That is an option.
That could be another plan we add to the list of plans.
Yeah. Plus, you got a bunch of missiles on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of your guy's thing. We can level that area. We could totally level that area like ridiculous.
I don't know if it's going to work. That never works in like anything, but we can try it.
You know what I mean? Any spell that takes to move, I mean to like teleport or something like that, you need to be able to move.
Hmm.
And if you can't move, you can't teleport.
So my big missiles do 5d20.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them. And it says I have 50 small ones, 3d10. And I have a beam cannon, 4d6.
And there's an entire battlefield in front of him.
I don't want to fight anything until Ardorel comes back.
I'm not worried about that because we could fly over that. I could get directly to there because remember, I got wings. And on my robot.
So this is where we're going to leave off for next week.
All right.
While you guys are going to take your long rest at the campsite, and while you wait for Ardorel to get back.
Sounds good.
Hey, they're also going to spend a lot of time making sure that they've got the plans down.
Now, we're going to continue with Ardorel's side of the story, so we don't have to go through that when we get back, though.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to go through me running to the lady.
Yes.
getting the sword fixed and running back tonight, and then next week we're starting with battle.
They've rested and you've returned back.
Cool.
So
So
you fly to the directions where you're at, making a bunch of noise. You think what you see in front of you, you can kind of see what looks like a makeshift hut.
does it look like it's got chicken legs?
This is no.
So, are you gonna park close to the hut or further away from the hut?
I mean, I'm gonna like presumably stop using the mech when I'm like within shouting distance of the hut.
Okay, you put your mech back into its little casing.
It's morphing crystal.
Morphine crystal, and you land down.
Hey, you're the one who came up with that.
Yeah, I know. As you see this old lady, looks like she has like moss over her instead of a cape. With some ducks. As it looks like all these little ducks are around her as she's pulling what looks like some type of fruit out of the swamp. Oh my, what was that?
Transportation. Hi.
Huh, who are you?
My parents said you could fix this, and I'll pull out the sword.
You're very skinny. Have some potassium. As she holds up a potato to you.
I fucking love potatoes. Thanks. Is it cooked?
No, it's a raw potato.
I'm gonna bake this potato real quick, okay?
Just don't touch my ducks.
Okay,
Never touch my ducks.
okay. I'm gonna
Now, what about your potato?
cook the potato. Can you take a look at the sword and see if you can fix it? It's supposed to do stuff, but it's not doing stuff.
Fix stuff. Yeah, just bring it over here. Let's go into my little hut.
I'm
Come
gonna
on, follow me.
I'm gonna cook the potato before I go in the hut.
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna hold the potato up in the air.
Walk and talk. Let's go.
I'm holding the potato in the air, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands into the air.
She throws like 4 potatoes at you. Cook those 2.
Okay, I'll cook those too.
Not overdone.
I mean, you get what you get, all right? It's Burning Hands. It's not exact science.
Now, as she opens up the hut, you need to do a con save, as a stench comes right out of there.
19.
It smells like a cat lady, but ducks.
Oh.
So it has that awful smell that just comes out.
Like
You're
a
able
duck?
to hold it in.
Yeah, I mean, we took a trip. We took more than one trip through the sewers. I think I'm used to stenches. Plus, we hung out with Harold and Kumar. Like,
As you go inside, she just clears a bunch of crap off the table, just pushes her hand across, at just throwing all this stuff all over the floor. Let's see what you have for me today. Who sent you?
my parents. They-
High and Mighty, right? That
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
They're full of themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
But they paid well for my services, so
I can do that too.
Well, it's gonna, cost you to make sure that I can do what I can do here.
Just real quick, I'll pull out 1,000 platinum because we have a lot of money. And just
You just pull
put
out the
that on the table.
bars.
Yeah, just start stacking platinum on the table.
Oh, well, what's this? Gold. What is this? I don't want silver.
It's not silver. It's the stuff that's worth more than gold. Platinum?
I've never seen platinum.
I'll
take gold, but I don't know what platinum is.
start digging through, like stick my entire like arm and head into the bag and root around through the money. Do we have 10,000 gold just sitting around, or is it all in platinum?
No, most of it you've tried to convert over.
So
Since
I've
when
got
did
like
we do that? Since when did we do that?
it takes up so much less space.
Yeah, but did we specifically say we were going to do that?
He attempted to do it earlier in the campaign, but failed.
Yeah, so we have gold,
to do
I
it.
would assume.
I suppose like platinum would actually be really hard to find, so we would not have been able to like.
Didn't have time to convert it over because of the guy coming.
In this one, you were able to do the conversion.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay, look, I would probably have been smart enough not to convert all of it because it's really hard to spend platinum on a small scale. And we have a tendency to buy a lot of stuff and yet somehow make it all on the small scale. Like we go to a small shop where they're not going to be able to do anything with platinum, but we give them a fuck ton of gold. So we would, in theory, have that somehow. I think I just put it all in platinum on here.
But and plus, we still would have that gold treasure chest. Parts of it all away, gold treasure chest parts.
I couldn't see us converting more than half.
Don't
we have a ton of room?
That sounds about right, honestly.
We'll say half.
Yeah.
Half is converted, half is not.
All right. I think I just had it all put into platinum. Yeah. I think I just had it all in platinum for the sake of having fewer numbers on my screen.
So, sweetie, are you going to have the money to pay for this?
Yeah. I've got it. I just had to. So, we're not super organized people. Our money's kind of in a pile. We have bars stacked up on bars, and coins just kind of scattered in our vault. Here. So I'll take the platinum back since you don't want platinum, I guess. I don't know. It's worth more. And I'll replace it with 10 times as many gold bars. That checks out.
Jesus.
I mean, you said it would cost a lot.
Well, that's definitely a lot. That's
too much,
definitely a lot. Now, what are we trying to do with this sword? We're trying to make it summon ducks?
No, it's supposed to do something. I'm not really super clear on what. It is not currently doing that thing. We need it to do that thing. Like, there's clearly the enchantment still kind of there. It was broken. So we just need to, like, repair the enchantment that exists.
What was the inscription here? I can't read it.
Godslayer?
In what language?
Celestial.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Hold on. She's rummaging through a bunch of stuff.
That's why I pulled out all this money, because I figured that was what it would cost. I don't know. I haven't been super clear on how much things cost since we gained a fuck ton of money? Money is literally no object to us?
Can
I don't
you
know.
get? I'm missing one ingredient,
What is it?
but to get it is not an easy feat.
Well, it depends. I might have it. What is it?
You have the scales of a green dragon?
I have these scales, and I'll pull out the lizard scales. Do these work?
No.
Yo, they're mine. You trying to barter my shit?
Hey, man, you don't know. You're not there.
No, I feel that this isn't.
I know.
I don't think this will work.
What if I had a lot more of them?
It's not going to work. I don't feel the properties in this.
Is there a green dragon nearby?
There is one. I know where it's at, but I don't know how good you are to sneak in there and yank a couple and run back.
Sneaking was an option?
However you wish to do it.
I thought I was just gonna go in and kill it. Is there a reason I shouldn't kill it? Is it serving an important, like, role in nature around here?
I mean, I was hoping you just go in there, grab a couple, steal them, and bring them back. Not kill it, since I'm trying some things with it.
Oh, experimenting on the dragon. I don't know that that'll go well, but I respect the science.
Now, if you're able to get in there, grab some scales, bring them back. You know, if you have an extra tooth or something or a nail, anything helps too.
Okay.
But that's up to you.
I might just go in and offer it some platinum for parts of its body. That sounds fair. I guess I could sneak, but like, I don't want to risk
There,
angering it and then having to kill it.
have you dealt with a green one before?
Those are the ones that shoot acid, right? No, that was black.
No, you're correct. Those have acid. They're not really ones to be trustworthy.
Green is poison, black is acid, I think.
Right, but they're not the ones you should be trying to bargain with.
Yeah, they are not. They are neither the greediest nor the most intelligent, so they were likely not. Want a bargain? That's fine. Yeah, I will attempt to sneak. Which is, I mean, it's not that my stealth is bad. I just stealth at disadvantage because I wear loud armor.
She kind of shows you, give or take, where he should be at by a cave. He's either in the cave or right outside of it.
Hopefully he's right outside.
You may want to check the swamp. You may see a couple of his scales popping out of there.
I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. That's no fun. I'm gonna go, I'll go visit the dragon and eat a couple potatoes on the way there.
Oh, can I have my potato?
Oh yeah, here you go, potato. Hand-cooked potato.
Leave your sword here while I try to prep everything else for it.
I mean, sure. It's not like it was gonna do me any good against a dragon.
Go on. You know what you have to do. I need to figure this out.
I will go to the dragon. Depending on how far it is, I might use the mech. I don't know. Is it just like the other end of the swamp?
Pretty much.
Well,
not
I'm not gonna bother with the mech. Yeah, it would just get messy in the swamp.
As I'm just gonna roll something real quick.
Hey, Hubert. Okay, I think your phone is ringing. I think you should pick it up.
As you make your way there, are you going into stealth as soon as you get within range?
Yes.
Can you go ahead and roll me for stealth?
14.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
As you try to be quiet, you do end up hitting a branch or stepping on a branch, which normally wouldn't make a loud noise, but it does end up echoing.
well,
From the distance, you can see like a tail going into the cave.
so he's in the cave, but his tail is sticking out?
No, its tail, it was going into the cave.
Oh, okay, so like it went into the cave and all I saw was the tail on its way in.
Yes.
Gotcha.
How do you want to proceed in?
Carefully. I will.
Can you do me a perception as you are trying to slowly move through there?
Perception. That's not good.
You don't
Okay.
notice anything.
Fair enough. I'll just, quietly make my way into the cave. I think I'm being quiet. Just hear the faint jingling of my armor as I walk.
Nothing to see here.
It's the downside to wearing chainmail.
You can hear an echo go through the entire cave as it's starting to get darker in there, but with your dark outside, you can at least see some feet inward.
It's very dim and I don't get color, but I can see.
You can see something that moves just outside into the shadow. Who dares enter? Lair.
Me. I just need a couple scales and like a tooth and a claw. And then I can like get out of here. Really no
Dare
trouble.
ask something of a mighty dragon.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna like just take it. I was gonna offer something in return.
You offer to me?
Yeah.
What is a simpleton as you have to offer to me?
I mean, how do you feel about platinum?
Platinum? No mere mortal carries such wealth.
I mean, I do and I don't. It's at home, but I have access to it.
No access to that here.
I'll reach into my bag and pull out a bar of platinum.
And you bargain this for a scale?
Well, preferably like I don't know how many she said I needed. Like 5 to 10, and I have more bars.
I can't offer you a tooth since they're still attached.
Oh,
But I can offer
that's
you
fine.
the scales.
Okay.
A platinum for each scale.
Like 1 platinum piece for each scale?
Yes.
Okay. How many scales are you willing to give up?
How many do you have?
The question is how many are you willing to give up? I have a lot of platinum.
This is like the worst deal ever.
Hey, I mean, dragon scales are actually worth
This
a
is
lot of money.
like
I don't know if they're worth
this is
like a
like
platinum,
telling
but like
the dealer at a car place, I've got so much money. Okay, I'll
Hey,
stop
he
talking.
already set
Are
his price.
you laughing at me?
Some of that dragon
No.
blood.
That was out of character laughter at something somebody who wasn't there said.
I could have pulled out my communication device, but yeah.
No. He already set his price. Like, I doubt he's gonna like we said we have half of the amount of money that I have written down in platinum is actually in gold. It was just in platinum to save space. So that's still 2,200 platinum. No, wait, 22,000 platinum, sorry. I read that wrong. So yeah, I think that the actual question is how much.
He
Like, how
asked
many
you
scales?
where are you pulling this out of from. You don't seem to be carrying something that would have this in it.
Oh, it's an extra dimensional thing that allows me to grab it from like our magically sealed vault back home.
You notice a green fog slowly starting to sweep around you.
Hey man, there's no need for that.
Interesting.
I mean, just so you're aware, it is very well defended. We've had people attack it before who have killed dragons and they didn't get in. So I don't know that you'd be able to manage it without either losing your horde that's here or dying.
Who says my horde is here?
Fair enough. It's just usually dragons like to hang out with their hordes. I don't know green dragons all that well, I
He
guess.
puts 10 scales in the middle of the cavern.
I'll pull out.
They're a distance from where you're at.
I figured.
And then he pulls back away from
You know what? Because I like you, I'm gonna give you 20 platinum for those 10 scales. And I'll pull out 20 platinum pieces.
Why not 40?
Let's not go too far, friend.
Well,
And
since we're friends, why not keep...
because doing it that way, then where does it end? It's like lending money to friends. You're not supposed to do that. This is me just giving extra as like a hard thanks on the bargain. And I will
Oh,
walk over.
as you walk over, you notice that it is in the center, but around it is what looks like liquid.
That doesn't seem nice.
No.
How far away is this dragon from me?
He's in the shadows right now. So to you, he's... Let me roll for him real quick. You hear one of his footsteps coming from what would be the east of the cavern. Roughly 60 feet.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Am I able to get to the scales, or is it straight up like there's a
If
pool
you
of like
do a
really like
run
liquid
jump,
fluid?
you can
All
get
right.
to it, unless you plan to dive into this liquid.
Yeah, no thanks.
I could assist you more for the right price.
I mean, I really only need this. Unless you want to go fight this thing called Kahlua, because that's what we have to go deal with, and I need a magic sword remagicked, and the lady who was going to do that needed these scales to do that. And I'm sure if you went and killed the thing, like, you would actually get so much money in a reward because people would be like, oh, thank you for saving us, and give you a huge reward because that's what kingdoms do, at least in my experience.
Heard stories of it. You think get rid of it, creature?
I mean, yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Just a bunch of adventurers out
Well,
here.
if you would have led with that, this might have been a little more different. You can hear that he's gotten closer. You can actually see him with your dark vision. His in black and white, you can see his scales, his body moving. As right next to you, you can hear them drop. He's dropping the scales right next to you now.
Oh, well, thanks. Where do you want the money?
Just leave it there.
Okay. I
Since
will leave the
you're
platinum on the floor and gather up the scales.
don't fail.
Oh, we don't.
I expect you to.
I expect you to
The
be shocked.
woods have spoken to me about that creature. And it is a disease upon this plane.
Yeah, it's not very nice. Wait, is it not from this plane? Interesting. I have an idea. Thank you. We might have a plan C. How's that weird? We never have more than one plan, now we're gonna have three. Just fucking banish it.
Be gone from here now.
Okay,
Don't
thanks, bye.
go.
And I will leave.
As you do, you can feel like the heat, like the green mist behind you as you leave the cave. Now you're arriving back over to the old lady. Are you gonna knock or just walk right in?
I'm gonna do that thing you do when showing up to your grandma's house where you kind of knock as you're opening the door.
Ah. Are you here? Are you back already? You're not dead.
Yeah. I got 10 scales. Is that enough? He didn't want to part with any teeth or claws because they were kind of still attached, but he had scales.
That'll have to do. I found some of my older unique items, as it were. It's a little more challenging than I thought, but it will have to do. So give them to me here. And don't touch the duck.
I won't touch the duck.
You got close to Harold.
Can I at least pet the duck? Not even a little bit?
She grabs it, starts to grind some of the scales, puts it underneath, starts to create kind of like a shell over it, placing the sword inside. She grabs jars you've never seen before that look really weird and starts pouring it over it. Starts grabbing stuff, pouring it over it. She grabs a crystal, puts it right at the end. You recognize it as one of the purple crystals.
Oh no.
I wish I had more energy to throw at this thing. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you?
I do, but I know what powers that, and I don't really like using it.
Well, I kind of need anything I can use to just charge this up.
Give me a minute. I have to make a call. And I'll pull out the stone and pick it up and call O'Koss.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, can you put Ghaleon on?
I'll go get him. Hey, Ghaleon.
What's up?
Here. It's Ardorel.
There you go. You having problems already?
No, sort of. Just like moral quandaries. So she needs more of that soul power, and I don't. You're gonna laugh and make fun of me
Oh.
for this.
You're probably
She asked
right.
if we had something. I can't just say yes on my own. And I also don't feel good about saying yes, use this thing. But also, the souls are already in the orb. Their choice is either to get used or just sit there in the orb. And who knows,
They're not
maybe
in the
using
orb
them
yet. I
freezes them?
still got the soul
Well,
set.
no,
I didn't do nothing. Put them in.
The orb's already charged.
I didn't put
So
in
there's
my.
already sword. No, when we got it. It came pre-charged.
Oh. See, is to
We
use
just
the
have-
orb or try to use one of my soul stones. But well, regardless, she'll be using souls.
Yes.
Well, we're kind of
And apparently that's
prepping
what's
the...
needed to reactivate this thing. So do you agree to me having her use the orb?
I thought we gave the orb to his mom. Your mom.
No, we.
But why would we
It's-
have to use the orb if we just use one of my crystals instead of the whole orb? I got 3
Well,
crystals.
we're not going to use up the orb. It's just going to use some of the power from the orb.
True.
It's basically just a battery. It just gets
Yeah, I can.
charged.
I mean, since you have no problems with using souls, you shouldn't have no problems with refilling it then, right? You know what I mean? Since we don't care about not making souls not exist or anything. You know what I mean?
At the very least, we can
I
be
guess
Since we
selective.
don't care,
know that-
since we don't care that we don't make them exist anymore.
See, this is. I hope you at least appreciate that I went to you about this and not like just talking to O'Koss behind your back, knowing that if you found out, you'd be mad and/or make fun of me. And here you are doing that. But at least I went straight to you about it.
I'm not mad. You know what I mean? And I'm not making fun of you.
You kind of making fun of me.
Be slightly sarcastic.
I'm gonna go get the orb from Ardorel's
I'm
mom.
just saying, I mean,
Okay.
we shouldn't be so,
guess-
uptight about
I guess-
dying and the souls.
I guess I can think of it like I'm using up some of the making sure there's enough room for Kahlua in the orb.
Right,
Because
right.
we don't know its max capacity. Who knows?
So what you're saying, so we're using the souls so the ends justify the means. Gotcha. I understand. Totally understand. I understand how we gotta approach stuff.
Okay, O'Koss, you have the orb.
Okay.
Just put it in
Ardorel, I'm
the-
gonna put it in the vault, and I tell him where. Then you
I'm just
pull
gonna
it
like
out.
reach my hand in while you're doing it, and just kind of like
High
grab
five.
it if that works.
You touch hands.
I mean, because I'm totally fine with you using some of the power. You know what I mean? Because there's plenty of bad people to fit right back in there. I don't mind doing that.
We can be selective. How about that?
Bad people, yeah, bad people.
So
As long
Ardorel,
as
you
we're
get
not
the
bad
going
people.
out of our way to kill people for their souls. If
Bad
we
people.
happen to get bad people's souls, I can accept using them.
I mean, if I have a way to make sure we have because I mean, if we don't have a bad person soul when we need to use it, I mean, who's to say when we're going to need another bad person soul, right?
We're-
You know what I mean? If we just, when there's a bad person around, sometimes we just got, occasionally take a bad person soul.
How about
Ardorel,
this?
you have the orb in your hand now.
How about this? We
Maybe
write
like-
up rules to define what is reasonable, what is not
Bad
reasonable.
people?
That's very general. So in the case of Kahlua, it's a clear threat to life here.
A lot of things can be considered a threat to life someplace.
I suppose using this orb to power up this sword is for the betterment of more people than my moral quandary of using.
Like I said in the beginning, the ends justify the means.
See, this is
I'm down
literally
with that. I
protecting
understand.
this plane from... We're
That's fine.
protecting the plane from not being destroyed by
right.
this.
Hey, Grandma. I don't actually know your name. I'm gonna call you Grandma. Here, I'll pull out the orb and hand it to her.
Did we cut off
this
communication?
does what that does, but better.
I yell through the stone. Grandma, use up some souls.
Here, I'll trade you that stone for this. Well, I won't trade you, but like,
Because technically, we don't even know if you're using up bad people's souls right now. Because we didn't put those souls in there. So you could be
That's
using
true.
good people's souls.
don't tell me that, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you that.
Give me 1 second.
You could be that could be freaking somebody who freaking who worked at a church and she saved millions, like maybe not millions, but thousands of people and everything like that. A really good
Ghaleon's trying to
person. She
make
just
our
happened to
party
get tapped
evil.
in there. So I mean, you could be using a really good person's soul right now.
Are you trying to
you not
change
even
our
know it.
alignment?
No, I'm not trying to change your alignment. I'm just trying to say sometimes
I mean,
neutral is good because sometimes you gotta do.
also you
Sometimes
gotta
you gotta get your
remember
hands dirty. Sometimes
the
you guys keep on
good.
making me get
And
my hands dirty.
uh,
Why is it always me who have to get the hands dirty?
You also gotta remember the good alignment is it's not like the like
None of
religious
us are good.
definition of good versus evil. It's literally it's the whole Vulcan thing of like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
sir, can you stop? Can you handle your lover's quarrel later?
No, we just
You
work
use them
together.
souls how you need to use them good souls or bad souls or neutral souls. I don't know what souls is in there.
We don't know their
And
souls.
the name's Gothy.
I got
Can I
the
call you
Ghaleon.
grandma?
My name starts with a G too.
Because
Okay, guys. Lover, I guess, arguing over there.
nah,
It's just about souls.
just roommates, housemates.
It sounds more
Business?
intense than that, but okay.
We go on adventures.
How about you just give me the orb, and your business is your business.
Okay, but I'll need it back when you're done, even
Yes,
if it's empty.
yes. I just need to put it over here next to this crystal, and then
You know how
let's
many souls
begin.
that you're going to use that are going to be children's souls?
I don't know, man.
She begins to chant. Focus. Are you still on your talker?
Well, he didn't turn it off yet.
You're getting static right now through your talker, by the way.
She's starting to do the magic
we-
spell.
We should end the call. I'm gonna
Hey,
end the call.
Ardorel. Ardorel,
Yeah.
I'll give the stone
Wait.
back to O'Koss.
can you call it Guts? Can you call the sword Guts?
No, it's Godslayer.
Right. Okay, that's up
It's-
to you.
As the energy starts to flow
That's
through
called
the
Soul Eater.
room, you can see a purple swirl start to go around the item as it begins to generate its energy through the crystal now and through the blade as the energy starts to glow, emanate away from it. But because of the scales and everything, it's trying to hold it in. But you can see the scales slowly starting to dissipate as the energy is immense inside of there. As it finally starts to fully charge up, the scales all disintegrate as she stops the spell immediately. And the original writing you saw in clear